push over limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push over limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push over limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push over limits with you right now.
Hey everybody. Let me oh wait, hold on. I gotta get Nita in here, and then every time I do add the people in there. Oh, there she is. Okay, good. So now you can hear her. Except we can't hear her.
Yay.
What happened over there? There we go.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yes.
I'm playing the Verizon game. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes, we'll make our own commercials.
Right?
Oh my goodness. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I fell asleep and then I have such a hard time waking up. And I don't know what it is. I'm hoping that it's just the menopause thing. Because I get into like this fog. It's like crazy. Anyways, neither here nor there. I'm awake now. And I was like, I told Nita, I was like, okay, so let's dance. Let's wake up.
No dancing. I've been on my feet all day.
Oh, girl. I know. I'm sitting on the chair dancing, actually. It's not like I was standing up, but it's like, it's pretty chilly up here. And, so my feet are kind of cold. I was like, JB, come over here and lay on mommy's feet. So it's not like I got to sleep a long time, but I did fall asleep for like a little bit. And I was like, so that just makes it worse because then I'm all groggy. And I kept feeling my phone vibrating or something. And I finally like pulled myself out of it. And I looked down and Nita's all like, okay, I'm back home. I'm all set up. And I'm like, ah! What happened? I fell asleep.
We thought I was going to be the one that was late today.
Oh my goodness, no. I think the problem is this is why every time I have a live or anything like that, I don't eat. Because if I sit down to eat or anything, chances are I'm gonna fall asleep. And so like what happened was I had sat down to send the text out to everybody so that it would, everybody would get their text. And that's what happened, I guess. I just fell asleep and I had turned on the fireplace so then it was nice and toasty and I just got too comfortable. That was the problem.
You got too comfortable and then off to dreamland you went.
Right out. Yep.
It's like that Thanksgiving Day food coma, when you've eaten too much food and you've got all that L-tryptophan running through you. The next thing you know, you're like,
absolutely.
Yeah, full belly, warm spot, comfortable position.
Oh my goodness, you're not even kidding. It can be a bit much. For me, I'll fall asleep. I fall asleep. It doesn't take anything for me to fall asleep. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. So how is everybody? Where are we? Okay, Scrunchins, Miss Seeley is here. Del Marie is here. I see Pamela. I see Brenda.
We have
Um,
Brenda, Del Marie, Kathleen Champ, Netta, Lisa Marie is here. Karen Cox
oh,
is
hey.
here.
Hey, everybody. Oh, my goodness. So is everybody ready for Christmas? I mean, I'm not, but I'm sure everyone else is. Oh, Nita said she wasn't either.
Nope.
No.
I've been doing Toys for Tots for a week.
You know what? That's
I've been,
enough. That's enough.
I've been going flat out. The thing is, when it's Toys for Tots at work, sometimes some of the hours are logged as volunteer and some of them are not because it depends on what it is. But oh man, 10, 12-hour days, and
Yeah, it's a lot.
yeah,
It's a lot.
it can really get you.
We got Lily's mama. We got Regine.
We got
I
Gidget
know I missed a
McConnell,
few people.
Keisha Saunders, Nancy Gus, Don Denny, Regine Stevens is here. So we said hello
I
to
think
Del
Nancy
Marie.
Guess was here too. I think I saw her name a little bit back. We got both
Yeah,
Nancys in
yeah,
the house.
right. We have Paula Hooping Garner. We have Jennifer Smith. I told you we had Kathleen Champ, Barbara okay, I'll butcher that. Mattiachi. Okay. Yep. We have Barbara.
Hi.
She says hi, everybody.
Oh, look, we got Nancy. I think that's Nancy LaVenture as well. So, like, we got three Nancys. And
Doreen, Nancy. We have Nancy Gus, Nancy Guess, and I do believe Nancy. Well, I saw Nancy LaVenture. Yep. We
Shelly
have
Stewart is
Shelly
here.
S.
Hey, Shelly Stewart. Jackie
Shelly.
Spear. Jacqueline Spear. Oh, it does say Jackie. I think that's Barbara Mattiachi. I mean, I may be saying that wrong too. Maybe we're all butchering it. We should just stop.
Right?
We'll just stop saying her poor name.
We have
Oh,
Kathleen Coach. Oh, we have two Kathleens. We have Kathleen Coach and Kathleen Champ.
we got Karen Sharp. I see Laura Veach. I don't know if we said hey to Laura Veach.
I
Karen
tried to catch
Cox
her
is
on
here.
Saturday.
Angela's here. Oh, Barbara said we said her name perfect. Woohoo!
We get it.
We got it. Somehow we did it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, honestly, I thought today it might have been me sitting and just chatting with y'all because I know that Nita had been very busy with the Toys for Tots. And I thought, if she's like super duper tired, no biggie. I can just sit and have a chit chat with everybody. And she was all like, nope, I'm going to be there. I'll be there. So I was
It
like,
may have been a hard
excellent.
deal with we had a few
Oh,
people who could tag team in there if we needed to. We
yes,
could
we
have put
did.
a
We
few
had a
in.
lot of people who were volunteering, so it's really great. I love having Manita here, but I know that I always have options, so that's very nice of everybody. Yes, I see somebody is talking about our New Year's sew along, and so hopefully you guys will be able to make that. I think that I am gonna be working on that pattern tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it, but I will be finishing it as soon as I possibly can. Um, and so you guys can keep an eyeball out for that. And we'll be starting at about 9:30 next Friday and going until probably about, you know, dark, what do we
After
call that?
midnight,
Midnight dark 30.
oh, dark 30.
Yeah, we'll go for about 3 hours or so. I mean, if we're still going, then we might keep going. But if you need to drop off, you can drop off. No big deal. But we'll be sewing all night and having a great time. The pattern that I'm writing is foundation paper piecing, obviously. What's up, baby? You want to sit up there? What you doing?
Mary Kubicek just came in. She says, "Hi everyone. I can't believe you guys have time to do this 2 days before Christmas." Frankly, neither do me.
Time? What's time? What a concept. I still haven't even made my Vlogmas video for today. So believe me, time is not even an option right now. I don't even think about time. I have so many packages that I need to get out. I don't think I'm going to be able to do them again tonight. So, like I told Christy and Steffi, I was like, you guys, if you get your gifts, your Christmas gifts from me by New Year's, it'll be a miracle. So,
Right? I keep thinking, okay,
I'm like, you'll get
ladies,
it before the end of the year.
please be patient with me. Be kind to me. I haven't gotten them packaged up and ready to go out.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. So anyway, I know that I need to work on that pattern. So I'll probably do that tonight after I make my Vlogmas video. And then, yeah, so as soon as I have that ready, I'll put that out for you guys so you can prep and have all that ready to go. It's going to be quite a simple pattern. It's not anything crazy. So if we're all like, swinging back to champagne or whatever it is you're doing, you should be okay. As long as you don't swing too much back, maybe. But it's the friendship star. So I have written the pattern as FPP. If you if you want to do it traditionally pieced, you can absolutely do that. There's no rules here. You can do whatever you'd like. But you will have a very nice foundation paper pieced pattern from me so that you can make it as perfect as possible if you like.
Karen Ravis wants to know what time, and she not only did that, but she says that she finished her last sewing project. I'm kind of jealous. So what time is the cow?
So the time we're going to start next Friday, the 31st, at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we're going to go probably at least until 12:30. And, if we're still going, then maybe we'll keep going. And, there's who knows, whatever we're feeling at that time. We'll we're kind of winging it, but we'll start about 9:30. Is Stephanie feeling better today? I didn't know Stephanie wasn't feeling better.
Oh, well, I'll leave it at that. I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
if Stephanie's feeling better. I
I
wish I did
haven't
know, but I
actually
don't.
talked to her today. We've done I think I did. Did she? No, I think she did come on earlier this morning and Marco Polo'd. But listen, we're both like so darn busy. We haven't been able to really have. Oh, okay, okay. I know she has those a lot because she's busy. She's so busy and it's difficult. So I hope she is feeling better from that. I know she gets them a lot. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're not fun.
Unfortunately, that does happen. However, what's really perking her up, I can tell you, is her new kitty. I'm quite jealous. I want a new kitty now. So Jim is in trouble. I am going to be down on him for I don't know how long now till I get a new kitty. Because now I want
Right now.
one. Kathleen Champ says, "Did you get my email the other day? I've had email issues." Kathleen, I have no idea. I don't get to check email every day. I'll be honest with you. I will. I don't know if it's really private. Can you tell me what it's about? Because then I'll be able to tell you if I read it or not. I know it sounds terrible, but anyway.
Lily's mama says that this time of year is really bad for RA, and she's right. It is.
Yeah.
The warmer, colder can't really decide. Really does play havoc.
Yeah. It's very true. It's very
Oh
true.
my goodness. Kathleen Champ says, Yvette, my granddaughter has 3 adorbs kittens ready to go if you'd like one.
Oh my goodness. Where's your granddaughter? I mean, I can't afford to fly a kitten with me. Oh, I don't know. Jim's not
I'm
gonna let me get
guessing
another kitten. What am I talking about? But I would take one in a heartbeat. I can't get darn little Sweetie to come in the house.
that essentially you're saying by the new year there'll be a new member of your family.
Listen, I would love to have a new member of my family, but I don't know that Jim is really gonna want to do that. But yeah, yeah. You guys tell me, where are those kittens? Where are they? Are they near me? um,
Sale says she's grand kitten sitting for the holidays.
um, it's not. You needed my address for winning the fabric. Oh, yes. Listen, the thing is, what ended up happening, me deciding to give away 7 bundles was like a off the cuff thing. And so now I also have to find the time to cut more bundles. So I haven't mailed them yet. I will mail them. I promise you are getting a half yard bundle with everything I told you. I just need to cut the fabric again, because I had only the 4 ready, and then I decided to do 7, and yeah, so that's just an Yvette time thing. I am sure I have your address. If I don't, you will be hearing from me, but I know that I've gotten a few emails from everyone. I'm pretty sure I have everybody's. You don't want to FedEx one, please don't. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
they're in California. Yeah, please don't. Actually, shipping an animal, flying an animal is not a cheap endeavor.
No, it's not. It's really not. That's why I know every time that they have like floods, or they just had like the hurricanes and the not the hurricanes, the tornadoes and all that went through. Um, Anytime I get the messages from all of the pet rescues that need money to get, to like fly the pets to somewhere else, I always
Right.
donate, because it's so expensive, and for them to go and rescue all those animals, it's crazy. Oh, Shirley
Shirley
said
Heineman
her.
says her granddaughter's kitty knocked her coffee over onto her laptop and she had to buy a new one. Oh, I know that's
Oh
not
my
not fun.
goodness. I mean, yay, you got a new laptop, but that's probably not how you wanted it to happen.
Right?
Hey, Linda
Linda Parsons says
Parsons.
hi from Kansas. MJ says hello. Hi, MJ.
Hello. Oh, Chris R is here. I like your little avatar. Um, no rush. Okay, good. So I'm pretty sure I do have your email. And no worries, you will get it. Hopefully everybody will get it before the end of the year. I mean, that's crazy. And it wouldn't be that big a deal, except that I decided that I was going to do the what you call it, the panels too. And one of the panels I have to cut by hand because they put it on the bolt like sort of crooked. Oh my goodness. So yeah.
Okay. Laura Veach says it's supposed to be close to 70 degrees here on
Oh my god.
Christmas Day. She has her flip-flops ready. Everyone is sad about the snow, and she's like, "Let's take the boat out on the lake."
I wouldn't be sad about the snow. I want snow. Oh, you mean they're sad about the snow because it's 70?
They're
They're not
sad
going to
that the
get snow.
snow, yeah, because
Okay.
there's no snow.
Oh my
Yeah, snow
gosh.
doesn't like to stick around in that kind of weather.
Oh my
I
god.
did see a hack where if you take the polyfill stuffing out of a pillow and you put it on your hearth and just put a styrofoam ball on it with a scarf around the bottom of it, and then and then it's like your snowman's melting. Paint a snowman on his face like your snowman's by the fire melted.
Awesome.
I thought it was pretty
Well,
cute.
it's not snowing here, but it's pretty darn cold, and it's like cold windy. So it's interesting because like a week
It's cold
ago
and
it was
windy.
hot. So Angela,
Rain. We've
I'm
had
not sure.
rain.
Angela's asking, what am I seeing on Christmas Day? I'm really not sure. What ended up happening was I started reading comments from you guys, and I thought, okay, well, let me go back and look at my theater. And when I went in there, there were more movie choices than there were before. So a lot of people are saying go see Ghostbusters. Now that's what I want to see, but it's only playing one time at 10 p.m. And y'all, I can't see a movie at 10 p.m. Okay, it's bad enough. I'm gonna go see the movie in the morning, and I'm still gonna fall asleep. So I want to see that. That's where what I would have seen, but there's not a viable option. Like I really want to try to find a matinee. So I'm thinking I might be going to see Licorice Pizza, but yeah, because the
Okay.
Matrix. I don't understand the Matrix at all. Spider-Man, there's too many Spider-Mans. I can't do Spider-Man again.
You can't-
I'm gonna, yeah, no. Mm-mm. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go see Licorice Pizza. I don't know if anybody has seen that, but listen, what's really funny for me, or like really, really fun reading all the comments, is that like there is somebody who likes every single movie. Like there's not a single movie that's playing that someone didn't vote for it. You know what I mean? So I think that's great. There's like at least we have a lot of movies out there that people can choose from and find something they like. So I think that that's great. Uh,
The casting champ says seriously, if anybody wants a kitten, anybody close enough.
oh gosh, I want a kitten so bad. Sherry, so Licorice Pizza is like when I first read it, I was just like, okay, it sounds boring. But then I saw the trailer and I really like it. Licorice Pizza is like young love story. It takes place in I think Northern California in like 1973. So I just think it looks good. It's got some actors that you know, but the two main characters I've never seen before, and I always love seeing movies like that when it's like new people coming in and they're great and it looks good. So go check out the trailer. You have to really see the trailer, and then you would see you'd see if you want. Look, Kathleen is like. I love me some good licorice and a great slice, but mixed. LOL. I don't know how they named the movie. I have no idea, but but it looks good. I told Jim, I was like, we're going to see Licorice Pizza. And he's like, what? I'm like, I said, look, I could make you go see Sing or the other like Disney movie, so shut up. You're going to see Licorice Pizza.
Julie Heineman says after her husband passed away, she got a tax receipt from Save the Ferrets. She doesn't even know if he knew what a ferret was.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness.
Save the
Oh
ferrets.
man, I went into the pet store. I was doing some shopping, some Christmas shopping, and I went into the local pet store, and they had the cutest little Harlequin guinea pig. He was
Oh my
so
goodness.
adorable. I wanted him so bad. And I said, no, I can't. He was so
Oh,
cute, though. Oh my goodness. I could so easily have packed him up, put him in my Kanga pouch, and brought him home.
right? It'd have been so
I
easy.
love the way, right?
It-
They make the most adorable sounds. Week, 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 week. They're so cute.
oh my goodness. Hey Donna. Donna Bogart just came in. Um, House of Gucci is not playing in our theater. At least it didn't. It wasn't on the list as of last night, and I don't know why. Why does that not appeal to me at all? I have no idea. I mean, I like all the people in it, and
Because
I
it's all about Gucci.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
Sure.
I think I'm getting like grumpy in my old age or something, and I was just like,
Hello,
like I
Donna
like Lady
Bogart.
Gaga, but and I like her acting too. Like when what was that movie she did? That A Star Is Born? Is that what it was? I
I
thought
think
that
so.
that movie was really good, but I really want her to sing. You know what I'm saying? Like I want, I want her like sitting at the piano and singing. That's I don't
Thank you,
know.
Brenda, for reminding everybody to give Yvette a thumbs up.
Oh, thanks, Brenda. Appreciate that. Hi, Sandy Welch. Okay, well, I better get started sewing over here, otherwise I won't sew a darn thing. Let me, I can flip the camera so now Nita can sit over there and do whatever
Sandy
she
Welcome
wants.
come in. She says, hi, all. Oh, so now I can sit here and curl up
Nobody's
with my
gonna see
blanket.
you now. There you go. You're gonna be all excited. This needs to maybe go a little lower so y'all can just watch the sewing
Well, I
and
don't
that's it.
exactly have the best setup. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, let's be honest. I'm on a TV tray sitting on the edge of the bed.
I don't know, the bed sounds good, but I'd probably fall asleep on that too.
Yeah, I gotta be careful. If I get too comfortable, I might just slide right into sleep.
I know. Oh my goodness. It's such a danger because like I could fall asleep at any time lately. I'm telling you. It's not even funny. So, let's see. Pull out some.
Oh my goodness. Kathleen Champ says, LOL, my first thought, licorice and pizza accidental love story, kinda like got your peanut butter on my chocolate and vice versa, LOL, bumped into.
You remember those commercials? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I
right?
remember those.
Deborah Ryan says, what about little sweetie?
Well, little sweetie won't come in. I've invited. Listen, I was every single time. I think, okay, she's seriously going to come in now, and then she never does. And I think that, like, you look deep in her eyes, and you're like, she really wants to come. I could tell she really wants to come in. Spooky Scout is enough to scare the bejesus out of anybody. Okay, he is like so aggressive. He'll like go over there and he starts sniffing her, right? And he's sniffing her, and then she's sniffing him back, and then he'll keep sniffing her, and finally she's just backing away a little bit. And I'm going, I'm like, you are not a great welcoming wagon, Spooky Scout. You're a little too aggressive. You're like freaking her out. So I don't know if she'll
Okay.
ever come in. It's so frustrating. But she's totally welcome. I have no idea. We'll just have to keep working on her. I don't know. She's welcome
Okay.
and she eats every day, so at least I know she's eating every day. Maybe she's gonna be like my very first outdoor kitty ever. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, wait a second, wait a second. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
What happened?
Ah, yeah. Okay. So we have Shelley Clark. She says she's making tons of spritz cookies. I'm so jellyfish right now. I want to be making some spritz cookies, but yikes. When Laura Beach says the local weatherman said it will break Louisville, Kentucky's record for the warmest Christmas on record. She's so happy about it. Yikes, no. No, you gotta have snow. No, and not so much.
I am like
So
freezing right
everyone is
now.
wishing you a happy birthday because they all know your birthday's on Christmas Day.
Oh yes, yes, it
No,
is.
we're making it a different day. I told you we're going to move your birthday to an alternate birthday.
Oh okay.
It has to be March 26th. We're going to make it March 26th. Wait, no, March 25th because your birthday's on the 25th. So March 25th. We've changed
Y'all are
it to
crazy.
alternate birthday.
Oh, y'all are crazy. I wish my family had cared so much whenever I was little.
Now look, everybody remember, alternate birthday is March 25th. Alternate birthday, okay? We're making that her birthday. From now on, it's not going to be Christmas Day. Now, now we're moving it to March 25th.
What did
Crafty
I
Living
just do?
Theory. We should do a half birthday,
Because I
so
was.
it should be on June 25th.
Yeah,
Well,
there
it's
you
not as
go.
much fun when it's a half birthday because you can have a birthday and a half birthday. But if we do an alternate birthday, then she can have an alternate birthday and a half birthday.
Y'all, at this point, at my age, I really do like the Christmas birthday. It doesn't bother me. I think I probably could have used that a long time ago, though. My mom did it one year. She had a birthday party for me, like halfway through, like either in June or July. I don't remember which one it was, but she did that one year, and it was a lot of fun. Um,
I bet my oldest grandson's birthday's the 21st, and most of the time he doesn't get birthday and Christmas. People want to try to lump it all together.
Yeah.
So I always send him I send him a birthday card and I call him for his birthday and I'll send him like a whole bunch of pipe cleaners because he really likes pipe cleaners.
Okay.
Um, Yeah, he's okay. Long story short, he's autistic. He's very good with the pipe cleaners and he really loves them. So
Yeah.
Nana
Hey,
will supply him with as many as he wants.
that's right.
But he doesn't get his real birthday present until his sister's birthday, when I send out his sister's birthday and his birthday present so they can have a nice birthday.
Gotcha. Oh,
Oh, Brenda Johnson says she kind of gets it. Her birthday is the 13th of December. She's been doing that her whole life. Oh, and look, Elena's birthday is in March.
yeah. There was somebody else. Well, my anniversary's in March too. Um, but
And Pamela says her husband's birthday is the 25th of March.
there you go. He's sharing birthdays with a whole bunch of great people.
Hello, Teddy.
Hello.
I have a friend. He's come to visit.
Oh,
He's a pistol, I'll tell you. One morning I spent 3 hours chasing him around. He was having a great time. Nana was not having a good
he was
time.
like, I am not enjoying this. We better stop.
Nana was not enjoying it at all.
Nope.
Well,
Don't
he's
blame
having
you.
fun.
Oh,
Okay, so I think it's unanimous. March 25th.
March
That will be the
25th.
alternate
Okay.
birthday. Yeah, we're gonna make it March 25th. We're making your birthday alternate birthday is March 25th.
Okay.
Linda Parsons says her birthday is March 20th,
There you go.
and Brenda Johnson says her anniversary is March 22nd.
Mine's March 12th. Oops.
Kathleen, that's a lot of birthdays between the 24th of March and the 26th. 6 people's birthdays.
It's isn't it crazy? Like that'll happen in my family. I think that there's like a whole bunch of birthdays in April. And then every time somebody gets pregnant, because I'm pretty sure like my sister-in-law is pregnant again, and I think she's due again in flipping April. And I'm like, y'all need to like schedule something better. I'm just like, please, this due in April. What are y'all doing? I'm
Dawn
going to count
Denise
back and go, what's really happening 9 months before? Because I have to.
Dawn Denny says the 22nd is her birthday. We should switch it to the 22nd of March so you guys can be twinsies.
Okay.
Laura Beach says she has a summer birthday, and that's perfect for her because she loves summer.
Well, yeah, if it's going to be in the summer, put it at the beginning of summer because I don't really love summer myself. But if it's not too hot, I don't mind.
So Yvette,
Yeah.
Brenda Johnson wants to know if you're going to go to the movies again on the 25th of March.
I don't know if Jim will go again. Maybe we might be able to do that. It's not that we don't like to go to the movies. That's not it at all. It's I
It's
don't know. I
finding
don't know
the
what it
time
is.
to do it. You kind of have to schedule your time, and now you have to like log it. You have to pick out your seats because they got to have the whole social distancing thing, and so you have to log in and buy some tickets on the computer, and you got to pick out the seats that you're going to sit in and what day you're in time you're going, and
I kind of like that better, actually.
that's a bit like going to a concert.
Yeah, it was funny because like when we first moved to Australia, theirs was like that. You had to um, buy tickets and
Oh,
you picked your seats, and we were like, really, in a theater?
right. So Elena says, you do have Aries personality, stubborn, determined, funny, independent, creative, sugar, spice, and everything nice.
All righty. I'm gonna have to go and read up on my new sign.
Nancy, guess my childhood friend's birthday was the 6th of January. She said her son's birthday was on the 20th, and she always made it special because hers was on the 6th, and it always got mixed in with Christmas. So true. When your birthday's close to the holidays, it's very difficult.
Yeah. It definitely can be. And it's just worse on kids, you know, because like I said, like now that I'm older, I don't really, it doesn't bother me at all. I probably enjoy it a heck of a lot more now that I'm older than when I was a kid. Because when you're a kid, it's like everybody else is getting their own day and you never get your own day. You know, it's like you're sharing your birthday with the whole darn world and you're like, no, it's my birthday. Stop it.
Brenda Foley says she's really enjoying your Vlogmas again this year.
Oh, good.
Karen Neville came in. She says, Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy birthday, Yvette.
Hi, Karen. Thank you very much, sweetie.
Nancy, Laura B says, August. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Nancy Gus says, I have two brothers and two sisters. Their birthdays were June 3rd, 4th, and 4th, 5th, and 11th.
Oh my
Okay, yeah,
goodness.
that was a house that was lots of fun to live in.
Holy cow.
And Heather Grant says her birthday's the 24th of March.
You know what I'm thinking is like in a family where the whole family's birthday is in, you said June, I think. I could just see where it would be, okay, we're going to have one cake smack in the middle of the month and everybody's going to get their kid. I could see that happening. And that would be, kids would be all like, what?
Oh my goodness. Netta says that Sierra's birthday is the 3rd of January. Netta, did you always make her birthday special, or was it lumped in with Christmas as well, or lumped in with the holidays?
You can hear my,
Oh my goodness.
what? What happened?
Okay, so Shirley Heineman, she says, our UPS delivery person is only putting first names on notices when they can't deliver. Took me 3 days to finally get UPS to tell me the parcel was for someone else.
Oh my goodness. What? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard of.
Shelley Clark, I understand. Your birthday is the 20th of January. Mine is the 30th of January. By the end of January, everybody's gotten the bills from Christmas. Their credit card bills have come in, and you don't get squat. I'm telling you, nobody remembers your birthday at that point.
Nope. It is just as bad.
Oh my goodness. Mary Kubicek says that she always had to share her birthday cake with her Irish twin, her brother. We are 363 days apart. My
Oh
sister,
my.
who is older than me, is 11 months and 14 days older than me. So for 14 days, we're the same age. And we used to, my grandmother was the only one who didn't make us share a cake.
Oh my god.
She never made us share. She made one for one for me and then one for my sister. But as we got older, I started this thing where on my birthday, I call her and I ask her how old she is. So for the next 2 weeks, I call her every single day, guys, every single day, and ask her how old she is. And she'll tell me, well, I'm older than you. And I'll be like, yeah, but how old are you today? And she'll say, well, I'm this many years and 300 and so many days and whatever. And I'm like, no, how many years old are you today? And she'll get upset and she'll have to tell me. And then I do this every single day, right? And everybody says, you're so mean. It gets worse. On her birthday, I don't sing happy birthday. I
Oh my God.
sing dun 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 na 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 na.
What
And
the
then I
heck
sing
is that?
Age Fest. I'm like, Age Fest has died for another year. I'm sad.
Oh God.
She just thinks it's absolutely crazy, but she loves it.
It
When we
is
were kids, she
absolutely
hated it.
crazy,
Now
but I bet she
she loves
does.
it.
I bet she does. She would totally miss it if you didn't do it one year.
I'm telling you, I don't know what I'd do with these men folk. Getting in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm like, guys, out. Mm.
Or pick one. It's like the pets. Pick one. You in or you out. The cats do that whenever I'm like on the toilet. They have to come in there with me, and they get in there and now they want to get out. And then I put them out and then they want to come back in. I'm like, okay, listen, seriously, I just want to finish peeing. Can we
Right?
just give me a minute here?
This is where dogs differ. See, I get up in the morning and I have 3 dogs who will follow me to the bathroom. And at this point, I have to go then. I cannot
Right,
take them out first. I cannot let them out first. I must go to the bathroom first.
right.
And I have 3 dogs sitting at the bathroom door. I have to make sure it's shut so they can't push it open because they will push it open. But then I open the door and there's 3 dogs squished into a tiny hallway just staring at me like, how could you? How could you? How could
We
you
totally
leave
got
us
to
here?
go here. Oh, man. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What happened now?
Because it's bad here. Delivery guys and gals. I rolled up the day I was working in a garage, pulled up, opened the door, asked my address, dropped the box in the street. He didn't even step down, just drop and roll. Oh my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
And then Angela Stoutner she says I had an Amazon driver deliver a package on Sunday to a safe place. Turns out the safe place was on top of the rent drop box at the apartment complex office. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got one. I got one. They opened up my car door, which I did not lock. They pulled up, opened up my car door, put the package on my car seat, and left.
What? You can't make this stuff up. This is crazy. That's crazy.
Okay.
I ordered like 2 new pots. One of them was like this little like cook with 2 handles, and then the other one was a wok, right, and had the long handle. Well, today it's
Mm-hmm.
like I go outside to bring the box in, and I got it from Kohl's, right, and the handle for the wok, they had busted a hole through the box, and the handle was sticking out so that it would fit in the box.
Oh, okay.
Y'all, I was, because I kept going, what is that sticking out, right? And then I go on there, I was like, that's my pot. I'm like, what?
Okay,
What?
I ordered. I don't know if you guys know what wall control is, but they are metal pegboards that have specific kinds of things on them. They're like a pegboarding system.
Okay.
The box clearly states, "Do not drop."
Oh my goodness.
Very clearly on all 6 sides, it says, "Do not drop."
Right,
So I get some wall control delivered. It is very blatantly obvious that someone has dropped said box on the
right.
corner because the corner's all squished in. And so was the wall control unit. You couldn't flatten it to put it up against the wall.
Oh my
So I
God.
called wall control. They immediately sent me out another set. I said, "Would you like me to ship these back?" They were like, "Nah, because it cost too much for me to ship them back." They were like, "No, it costs us less just to send you another one than to pay the shipping to have it shipped back."
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Let's hope they don't drop that one.
Right?
I mean,
Well, they didn't. I mean, they didn't. I did get it the second time, but oh my gosh, I was like, really, people? Come on, it says do not drop. If you drop it, at least own up to it and do something different besides deliver it. Let somebody else deal with your trouble.
Oh no. Listen, I do all the ordering for like office supplies at work. And I don't even know what it was that I ordered from Amazon. I pretty much get everything from Amazon. Well, they delivered a T-ball set to me. And I'm like, "What?" I have no idea. But it was like, I'm not even going to tell them because if they want me to send that back, that's ridiculous. I'm not sending back a T-ball set I didn't even order. And then, I don't understand what they're doing over there. I mean, a T-ball set? I didn't order anything that was even remotely like a T-ball set, not for work. So now I'm going around everywhere asking everybody if they have a kid that would want to learn how to play T-ball. I mean, because what am I going to do with it? I just say, take it home and have another gift. I mean, I guess I could play T-ball, but I'm sure that would be a pretty picture for all the neighbors. Jellybean? For goodness sakes. You almost knocked my coffee over again, dude. Did everybody leave me?
No, they didn't. Okay, so let's see. Mary came in, so we have to say hello, Mary.
Hi,
I'm
Mary.
like, hi, Mary. Sorry. Okay. Oh no, somebody, Mary Kubicek said, be careful, her account got hacked. They started receiving, hold on. I lost her here just a second. She said they started receiving, where'd she go? Oh no. Merry Christmas. Okay, she said, be careful, we started receiving things like that, and then her account got hacked.
That's
Oh
not.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. Del Marie says she got I received a gift from my daughter-in-law yesterday. She ordered it from Amazon. It was a porcelain Coca-Cola bear figurine ornament. It was shipped in a plastic bubble, in a plastic bag, no bubble wrap or anything. Right? Sherry Lacina came in.
Hi, Sherry.
Sherry Saxon, I guess I'm lucky. I have a great delivery service. Y'all's stories are frightening. Right?
It's crazy. It's like I'll order stuff. There's. It pretty much doesn't even matter where I order from anymore. It's crazy. Like I'll order, let's just say, hand soap and like shampoo. Um, and I'll have like 3 or 4 bottles of stuff that I have ordered, and they'll just like toss it in the box. There's no bubble wrap. There's no nothing. So it's like you're lucky if it doesn't bust open and spill all over the whole box because there's like no protection in there. And I don't understand why companies would want to do that and like risk you needing to have it shipped
Oh,
all over again when all you have to do is
well,
invest in a little bubble wrap. I mean, I don't get it.
well, Del Marie says her piece was broken.
You think?
I mean, obviously. Look, I take great pains to ship anything that's sick.
Me
So that,
too.
that's well packaged. I always try to make sure it's well packaged, and that's not always the way it works. And Brenda Foley says she posted on a neighborhood app, please give me my charcoal that was delivered wrong to your house. Lady commented back, give Brenda her charcoal back. She's in need to stuff the stockings. LOL. Okay. So I was going to mention the fact that I know I've told this story to a couple of people, but a couple of years back, it was just 2 years ago, I guess. I was at my sister's house and the post office delivered a package to her house by mistake, but they had actually tried to figure out what house it went to. She lives in a new subdivision. Her house was one of the oldest houses on the block. It also used to be the only house with the last two numbers. It's four numbers for each house, but there were only two numbers showing and half of a last name. So yeah, it wasn't great. The part of the label had been cut off, and so they delivered it to the only house they could think of that was on that street that had those two numbers in it. Turns out it wasn't our package. It wasn't my sister's package. So we did a little sleuthing and we looked around, knowing it was a new subdivision, figuring somebody's address didn't make it onto the roster. And it was, right after Thanksgiving, so we were trying to be nice. So we go to the only other house on the block that has those two numbers in the address. And I went up to the door, knocked on the door so I could figure out what this lady's name was or what this person's name was. Because maybe if it's their name on the box, I could deliver the box.
Right.
The very next morning on the Neighborhood Association Facebook page was a video of me at her door ringing the doorbell and her accusing me of being a porch pirate. The police officer very politely told her that I had rights to keep the box because it was delivered to my sister's house, that the post office deemed it her box, it was her box, and that we could have just sent it back and she'd still be waiting for her item. And he's like, obviously she wasn't a porch pirate. She came to the door with no package in her hand, rang the doorbell, never bent down a single time. She rang the doorbell twice just to be sure you heard it the first time, and then walked away with no package. How'd she steal your package?
People and people wonder why no one's nice anymore. I mean, it's like, really? How dumb do you have to be? Just
It's crazy. Kathleen, I fully understand. They ship things in glass and they wonder why it's broken and you want your refund. I'm like, well, come on. They have packing material that doesn't have to be harmful to the environment. I have a whole entire tub of packing peanuts that I could literally wash down the drain.
right.
Literally, you could eat them.
Yeah.
They dissolve completely. There's no excuse for this lack of packing.
Oh yeah, I mean, and they could just put paper in there. I mean, that's totally recyclable. People can reuse it and everything. They have that corrugated paper and stuff like that you can use. It's just crazy.
It is. It's crazy. Laura Beach says she's still shopping in stores as much as possible. She doesn't like shopping online. We live in a country. Shipping is always delayed. I understand. I live in a rural area as well. So shipping is almost always delayed for some reason or another, even if it's because the post office doesn't deliver out to my house packages but once or twice a week. But I was going to say this thing about if you're going to shop online, find the small shops, but go directly to the small shop owner. Oftentimes, if you're buying through Etsy or eBay, Etsy and eBay is making a fortune off of other people's work. But if you can find the people who own the shop or are running the shop and go directly to them, that's always a good choice. Supporting small businesses instead of big conglomerates is definitely the way to go. Catherine Johnson says she's ordered good-sized clay pots from Amazon and not one of them has been broken. They are exceptionally well packed. I understand, Catherine. In fact, I order from some small businesses. I teach a hobby ceramics class. I order Bisqueware all the time, and sometimes they get it right. most times they get it right, but sometimes they don't. And then there are times when it doesn't matter what they did to pack it. When it got handled by Joe Schmo or Larry Moe and Curly, it just doesn't survive the beating.
Yeah, like that one delivery driver that dropped it from the, while he was standing on the edge of the truck. I mean, those people should be fired. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Would you want your stuff treated that way that you paid good money for? That's ridiculous. Those people should not have that job.
Good use for peanuts, etc., that aren't biodegradable. Add to potting soil, so use less soil to fill pots faster, and it doesn't hurt the plants. True, you're absolutely right.
Yep,
Dawn
that's
Denny says she lives in a rural area as well, and she has to worry about people stealing it from her front porch. There's a couple of really good videos on YouTube on how to make a box for your packages that the average person driving by will think is not there. It works really, really well. Or get a ring or something like that so that it will alert you to when people are there. Of course, you could have two very giant, fluffy white dogs who bark very ferociously if people come to the door. That works well. I can vouch for that system.
I have to say I've been pretty lucky because no one ever takes anything off my porch. And sometimes I'll have like 10 or 12 boxes out there. I mean, they'd be really shocked whenever they found out it was all fabric, um but yeah, I just have never had that problem of anyone taking anything off the porch. I mean, I
Oh
also
my
have like the
goodness.
camera on the porch, um but I've never had an issue, so knock on wood.
Brenda says she's never home when things get delivered. You could also, if it's really that much of a problem, since I do live in a rural area, I have a PO box. Things get shipped to the PO box, especially now. But it's absolutely a way to go. And Laura Beach, you're absolutely right. The it has definitely hit small businesses very hard, which is why I say shop as close to home as locally as you can. If you can shop locally for your produce and even around here, we can shop locally for meat and produce. So I try to as much as possible. Oh my goodness. Kathleen Champ says he was looking right at me when he did it. I was
Yeah,
appalled, disgusted, and said what I thought. But when they're like that, they
they're
could
not going
care
to care
less. You're
anyway.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
Ah, Kay, come in. Hello. She says
Who's here?
hello in Kay, the
Hi,
purple
Kay.
wall.
Hi, Kay.
That is Kay, right?
Yes,
I
that is
thought so.
Kay.
I'm just making sure.
Nope, you're absolutely right. I just didn't hear. I didn't hear what you had said.
Mary Kubicek says this is a very nice recent post telling how great Yvette sent to the how great the stuff was that Yvette sent to the bingo winner. She says, "Bless Yvette's heart."
Oh,
She added more for good measure. I think the fact that Yvette has offered a $5 gift card is very nice. I noticed that a couple of the bingo winners had trouble trying to purchase a $5 gift card from Missouri Star Quill Company. They don't offer one anymore. You can't buy anything you can't do. Hi Robbie, you can't do a $5 gift card from there. So I'm really grateful that Yvette and I think who else is Stephanie's offering one, Yvette's offering one, and
Oh, I didn't know Stephanie had that. Stephanie does?
I thought she said she was offering one.
Well, she's on Etsy, so I don't know how you
A
would do
gift
it on
card?
Etsy.
Oh, you might not be
Because
able to.
I could never figure out how to do it on Etsy. There is a way, but I think it's very convoluted. You have to do all this stuff. But if she did, I just don't know about it. It's possible she did.
I may have misunderstood her. She may have been saying that you were the one that was offering, but I really appreciate that she has. But Creative Notions, you can still get. I think you can get gift cards from her as well. Okay, so Lisa has corrected me. Stephanie does not have $5 gift card. So I mean, we will definitely not want to push that on her if she doesn't have it. But it would be nice. I agree.
Well,
But
she
it is
probably wouldn't
very
mind doing it, but I think Etsy is it's just crazy on Etsy. Like I kept trying to figure it
it's
out
very difficult.
because everyone was saying that they were having so much trouble getting the ones from Missouri Star, and I was like, okay, well maybe I can put one in there. And while I had Etsy, I couldn't figure out how to. I mean, it was so crazy the way you had to do it, and it just makes the shop owner nuts. So that's probably the only reason she's not doing it. I mean, I'm sure she would.
Oh my goodness. Kathleen Champ says that one day her neighbors were chatting in the yard and watched a truck pull up across the street. They set the package in the driveway. Later realized it was from me, and they should never have mailed it to her. Anyway, long story short, what happened was her neighbors kept the package and she had to have the package resent.
Oh my goodness.
And
Why
then
do
I've
you
had
keep
that
somebody
happen.
else's stuff? Forget that question. Just forget I even asked it.
Right?
I don't understand, dude.
Crafting with Lisa Marie says she can't fit. And Lisa says she can't figure out the $5 Etsy gift card, or that they don't. She can't figure out how to do it, but she doesn't think they offer the smaller denomination of $5. And frankly, she's about ready to close her Etsy shop. A lot of people said open an Etsy shop, open an Etsy shop, and then the more I read about it, the more I realized that it wouldn't really be my shop. That they would have complete veto over anything, and could take all my money if they wanted to. I was like, yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I know that the thing is that it's not an offering on Etsy. And so if you want to have a gift certificate, if you like what I did was I went on Etsy and I looked up someone else who had done their own like gift card type thing, and they had it all laid out, and there's like 12 different steps of rules that people would have to do. I was just like, that's crazy. I'm not going to tell somebody, hey, come and buy a gift card, but you got to jump through these 12 hoops before you can actually get it. And then to use it is going to be, no, it was absolutely crazy. It was
Pure
crazy.
ridiculousness.
Yeah, it was.
Kathleen Camp says she looks forward to your daily vlogs, your daily videos. She says she gets a big kick out of them. She gets the biggest kick out of them. And Kay says that her tomorrow she has knee number 2 surgery. We shall be praying for you, sending lots
Ah,
of thoughts for quick and rapid healing and a good outcome.
yes.
Well, these you are absolutely right. There are all kinds of people in this world, and some of them aren't nice. Lisa Marie says they have way too much control, which is exactly why I wouldn't open one, because I thought, no,
That's why I
I like
left.
the way this done.
That's why I left. It was painful and a long process, but I'm so happy I did it because I can do things that I want to do in my shop, and I'm not having like 25% of my money taken away, and it's
Right?
crazy. Yeah, it's,
Like I said, they're getting rich off of other people's work.
yeah.
So
And I mean, I
Linda
don't mind
Parsons
paying for the
says,
service. I really don't. I get it, and I would agree, but it's entirely too much.
and
It's
they take more and more all the time.
yeah,
Linda Parsons says she used to have her packages delivered to her neighbor all the time, but her neighbors would bring her packages to her. I live out in a very rural area. I mean there's probably five of us on the street out there, five, maybe six if you count the trailer house that's a little bit further down the way. But we all kind of know each other and definitely wouldn't be keeping one another's packages.
right,
I certainly don't need 50 pounds of small dog kibble, so
right.
my dog would probably choke on that. They'd look at me like, "What do you feed? What is this? We don't eat pebbles."
Oh, I know
But
what I can
yeah,
ask everybody. Does anybody use Pretty Litter? Because I just ordered it for the first time. It's almost at my house, and I'm just kind of not sure what to expect. I've heard that it's great. I've heard all kinds of stuff, but you hear that a lot, and who really knows. But I'm excited because number one, they say it's a lot lighter, and I'm looking forward to that. And then now I have four cats, so I ordered like 4 bags to come every 3 weeks because Smudgy he is like he needs his box clean, right? So I make sure that we change it like more often and stuff like that. But I was just curious what people might think about it, if they use it, if they like it. Um, I'm anticipating that I'll like it, but I'm not really sure because I've never used it.
Catherine Jolson says she's had too many bad experiences with Etsy. She spent $300 for a Lego kit that never arrived. I absolutely agree. You have almost no recourse. Uh, uh, Lisa Marie pointed out that the fees are paid. There's fees that you pay when the person purchases a gift card, and then the person who uses the gift card pays more fees. So you end up with nothing. So a gift card is basically you're giving things away.
Yeah, I can see that. They fee you to death. I mean, it's like to post a listing, you have to pay 20 cents. And it's not 20 cents for the item, it's for each individual. So if you have, like, let's just say it's a ruler and you have 10 rulers for sale. So they're going to charge you 10, they're going to charge you for all 10. And then every time you sell it, they're going to charge you 20 cents as you sell it. And then when you put more in, then they'll charge you. And you get charged for everything. And it's just, it was just,
Oh yeah,
you sat
they're
down and,
scamming you right off the top.
what's that?
Yeah, they're scamming people. They're
Yeah,
skimming people's money right off the top. I mean, you're not going to make money that way.
yeah, it's crazy.
Polly Polly Lawrence said her daughter uses it and loves it. I'm assuming she's talking about the kitty litter.
Okay,
And Chris R says they've been thinking about getting that kitty litter. Wants you to let them know how that works.
okay. Yeah, I'll tell you guys what I think after I get it.
And
I know that it's
Mary
on
says
its way to my house right now, so.
she says it's expensive. Mary says that she's seen the ads for Pretty Litter, but it's expensive.
You know what? Here's the thing. I thought that it was expensive for a while too. But then when I started breaking it down, like how much I pay, so twice a month approximately, I go and get 50 pounds of regular litter from Petco, and I get the discount because I will put the order in online and then go pick it up. So they give you like this huge discount, like 25% off or something like that. Even at that point, the pretty litter is only like maybe 20 or so dollars a month more. And if it's that much better and it's lighter, because let me tell you something, that sucker's heavy. Bringing that in the house and I'm not carry it upstairs and all that. there are so many things that, you know, if it is really as good as everybody's saying, I think it's worth it. And I don't think it's that much more. I thought it was a whole lot more than that for some reason. And when I actually looked at the price, it didn't seem that bad. Yeah, I mean, it is more expensive. It's definitely more expensive, but sometimes I think it's worth it. So I'll let you guys know what I think.
Kathleen Chimp said, "LOL, Yvette, that's like our electric company." This is going off of the Etsy thing. She says, "That's like our electric company started charging us $20 a month for sending us our bill." Right? I mean, excuse me? You're going
You
to
want to
charge
receive
me
a
for
bill?
doing
Wait, we're
your
going to
job?
charge you for that. Oh my goodness, that's just ridiculous.
And okay, so Don Denny was asking if that was the litter that tells you if there's an infection or something wrong with your cat.
Yeah, that's the one.
It heads it up, and
Apparently, you only have to scoop the poop out because the crystals themselves, they soak up all of the urine, and then so when you each day you're supposed to scoop the poop out and then do a good stir, right, and then look for the colors, and they give you like the little thing or whatever, and then like, I mean, if you had like one cat, then you would get one bag every 4 weeks. And so that'll last like 4 weeks. But like I said, I've got 4 cats. So I'm getting
right,
4 bags and I'm doing every 3 weeks because it with more cats, it just gets dirty faster, and I like it real clean too. So we'll see. I mean, I am paying like a little extra because I'm asking them to send it to me a little bit quicker. Like instead of every 4 weeks, I'm getting every 3 weeks. And I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I don't need that. Maybe I could turn it. Maybe I could shut it down to every 4 weeks. I'll see, and then that would be even less expensive for me. So we'll see how it works.
okay. Tell me, why? Why does it have to be so difficult?
Laura, the cat litter is called a pretty litter. Like, ooh, she's so pretty.
Pretty litter. Thank you, Nancy. I had to turn off my mouse. My mouse was not allowing me to.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
The mouse was not cooperating.
So Polly Lauren says, "Merry Christmas, y'all. Going to go work on a project. Merry Christmas."
Merry Christmas, sweetie pie. Thanks for coming.
And Laura Beach wants to you. Oh, did you answer her already and say you were getting it from Chewy?
I am not getting it from Chewy. I got it from Pretty Litter themselves. So they were having a special at the time.
It's cheaper if you buy it straight from them too, isn't it?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I didn't know that Chewy had it. I didn't even look because I kind of thought that it would be something I had to just buy from them. I didn't even, it didn't even cross my mind. So, yeah.
Nancy Gus says she got it from them as well.
Okay.
Annabella, hi from Melbourne, Australia. Hello, darling.
Hello.
Good to see you. Glad you're here.
So happy you're here.
All right, Yvette, how far have you gotten?
I got one done. I
That's
think maybe
really
I'll
cool.
maybe I'll wait to start another one.
Is that pink with oval elements? Is that the pink oval elements
Yes, it is.
in the
This
background?
this one is petal pink.
Shelley Clark says she ended up with about 12 dozen cookies. See, one of the
Oh,
things, Shelley, that I love about Spritz cookies is that you get a lot of bang for your buck. You make one batch, that batch usually makes a whole lot of cookies, and they taste good, and you can decorate them in lots of different ways. You can glaze them, you can dip them, you can do all kinds of fun things with them, and they taste great, and they travel well, so I like them.
that all sounds good to me.
I love Ritz cookies. They're my favorite cookies. But I don't I couldn't I have no more recipes, guys. I have no recipes. Anybody ever find themselves in that position?
No, but I don't cook, so or not that much. Let's see, maybe we can go back to comments. There we go.
Kathleen Champ says, anyone else thinking of Joe Pesci and Lethal Weapon? It's like everything is a drive-through, aka they bleep you in the drive-through. They know you'll be miles away before you realize it's wrong.
Yep. I that is so true. That is so true. Oh my goodness. I've been on this
Rondon Go ahead.
I've been on this kick of do you guys have like a Quiznos where y'all are? It's like a sandwich shop and it's like
Yes.
upscale Subway. And so I hadn't been there in like a long time and I had like, I don't know, 40 packages to bring to the post office. So I was like, I didn't feel like driving real far to go get a lunch. And right down the street there's a Quiznos and I was like, I haven't been there in like a long time. So I went in and I saw that they had a French dip. And I was like, oh my goodness. And of course, y'all know I don't eat nothing, but they're really nice. I told them, I was like, okay, I want the French dip and I want no onion, no horseradish, and add some mayo. And they were like, okay. So they made the sandwich, blah, blah, blah. Bring it back to the office. Y'all, I've had nothing but Quiznos all week. It's so good. I go back every day and get another French dip. I have had 3 French dips in a row. And the lady's all like, wow, you really like French dip. I'm like, this is just like me. I find something I like and I eat it like every day. And I was like, it's so simple. Like, if I'm really enjoying it, I'll eat the same thing every day. It does not bother me like one bit, like at all. And so she's just like, I know what else had happened. So I had gone there and, I order on the app because you can earn points. And the other good thing, at least for me, is I can just walk in, pick it up, and go. Right? So then I am like in and out, 4 seconds, I'm done, make my soda or whatever, and then I'm out. And so there's a little spot on the app that asks you if you want a tip. Now, we've had this discussion about the fast food thing. A lot of times, if I'm, doing an order and just picking up, I will do some kind of little tip or whatever. I don't mind doing that. But I used to do it on the Starbucks app. And one day I was in the drive-thru and I just I don't even know what made me ask them, but I was like, do you guys actually get the tip that I put in the app? And they were like, no, we don't get that. And I was like, what? Like, what, am I tipping Starbucks Corporation? What the heck? So I don't do it anymore. Now, if I want a tip, I just bring cash and I'll tip them. And so I asked her, the lady who was there, I said, there's a little spot on the Quiznos app that asks me if I want to tip. I'm like, if I tip, are you actually going to get the tip, or is like some Quiznos person getting the tip, or what happens? And the lady says, she goes, no, this is a franchise and it's my shop, so I get the tip. And I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know. I guess it's just different. I don't know. Unless the Starbucks manager is keeping all the tips and doesn't tell the employees. I have no idea, but
Okay, so I'll tell you the little trick on that is they're not okay. So crafting with Lisa Marie says she's obsessed with peppermint mocha and the bacon Gruyere bites. She may have
oh,
a problem to make
yeah.
you addicted. I'll tell you how Starbucks, they say, do you want a tip? Well, they're getting those tips. Those tips are actually considered under a certain grouping, and they aren't taxed on that income as heavily as other income.
Oh,
And they do it's like they offset that by saying, well, do you want to donate to, you know, whatever, they'll have some children's miracle network or whatever, they'll have some donation thing to it, and so you say, yeah, sure, I want to give them $5. Well, guess what, that donation is now no longer tax exempt for you. You just lost your tax exemption if you actually do any itemization or whatever. And you are now giving money to the company so that they can get a big tax break, a big tax
oh,
exemption for their donations for the year. So you've just created that nice little umbrella for them to hide things in under. So donating through a company to some program is a bad idea. If you're going to donate to them, you should donate directly to them and not through some place like your grocery store or McDonald's. Or McDonald's is even, they I love their program. The Ronald McDonald House has saved lots of people, but you can actually go to Ronald McDonald House and donate directly to them
right,
and get your tax exemption. If you donate at the store, the people who own that franchise get that tax exemption, not
right,
you.
right.
So it's like, okay, well, that's kind of something that people don't really know about.
Yeah, I don't typically do it that way. I think the only one that I have ever donated like through the store or whatever is like the Petco one. And it's going to like, or they say it's going to like the Petco fund for them to do, but I don't know, maybe it's the same thing. I have no idea. I've always given them
Well,
money though.
you should always be aware of where their money is going. You can go to any tax exempt uh,
Yeah.
nonprofit organization and find out what their breakdown is of the money they receive. And if more than 25% of that money is going towards administration and paying individuals, you can bet that not much of it is making to the place that you want it to go to. It's not helping the people you want it to help.
Yeah. Yeah. Catherine, I saw your message and I will check for the email next time I'm in my email. Thank you so much. I appreciate getting the emails.
Elizabeth, you're right. They do have to bring in enough for it to make an impact. But here's also the thing. Which would you rather do? Donate straight to the group that you're wanting to send it to? Even if you don't get the tax exemption, I'm still not all for giving your money to another person so that they can benefit from it in that way. I frankly would rather put that money somewhere where I know it's actually going to get to the people who need it.
Yep. That makes perfect sense. Sorry. I'm a big yawner over here. Maybe I'll have some goldfish.
Oh my goodness, don't do that.
What, don't have
You
goldfish?
have 9 minutes before it's time to give in.
I'm going to eat.
Right? Lisa, I agree. Check. I always check the charity. She says she always checks the charity and donates directly. It's always better to do it that way. It's just like St. Jude's. If I'm going to make a donation to St. Jude's, I would rather just make the donation to St. Jude's, even if it's only $25, even if it's just $5. I would still just like to send that money directly to St. Jude's. I don't want it to go through someone else because I just think that it's true they have to make a certain amount and it's like net zero impact. But honestly, I've done taxes before and I still think that's not what I want it to do. I want it to help those people I'm donating to.
There's just too much convoluted tax stuff in this country. I mean, for goodness sakes, you should be able to make a donation without having somebody to be taxed on it. You know, I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's just my opinion.
True, Kathleen throughout says she's the same about people who come to the door and ask for donations. The tax laws they can get pretty convoluted, but for the basic individual, they're not that difficult. But I do advise that if you are going to be one of those people who actually itemizes your taxes, you really should be making sure you keep track of your donations because they can help. Your tax exempt donations can help you.
Actually, Nancy, the GoFundMe um, only keeps what they are being charged for you using a credit card. And so if you are making a donation and you want the
More
person
than
to get,
95% of it goes to the individual.
yeah,
Whoever the
and
GoFundMe isn't set up for, more than 95% of it goes to that individual.
yeah, so you're only paying for the credit card fees, which nobody can get around. Like, I don't care if you're a,
The bank's going to take their cut whether you want them to or not.
yeah, it doesn't matter. So if you want the person to get the full whatever it is, you can always, pay for the fees themselves. But really, it's only the fees that they're paying for the credit card. So it's not like they're keeping the money. They don't, they are a nonprofit.
Heather Grint says she donated to her local fire department. Absolutely. I would absolutely suggest that if you live, especially if you live in a rural area where your fire department is strictly volunteer, I absolutely advocate for donating to them because they do a bang up job. These guys come out no matter what. When they're the ones on call, they come out in their personal vehicles to get to where they need you to be. They take time out of their busy week. They have other jobs and they spend their 2 to 3 days a week or a month, depending on how big their group is, at the fire department waiting for calls and what have you. They are some awesome, awesome people. So if you can, I would advocate for them. Absolutely donate to your local fire department especially if it's a volunteer fire department.
Yep. And really, I only know so much about GoFundMe because when I was setting them up to do stuff like within a community, I kind of just wanted to know what was, actually going to the person. And so that's the only reason I know all of that. I actually did a little bit of research. I mean, I may be wrong in the percentage part, but I do know that you can cover those credit card fees. But yeah. Good night, Pamela. Merry Christmas, sweetie pie. Robbie says that she donates through the Red Kettle for Salvation Army.
Yep. The Salvation Army is one of the few groups that has a pretty low percentage of their donations go to paying individuals that do jobs, but they do still have to pay certain individuals to do certain jobs, but at least most of their donations go to the actual purpose that they're intended for, which is to help people in need. They help people for disasters, people who've lost their home for whatever reason. They don't generally ask. They always have, if it's like if you have a need, if you're homeless, you have a need for clothing, they have vouchers for that. They take care of a lot of things. Unlike Goodwill, which doesn't. I agree. Lisa Marie says that if you donate locally, churches can help you find a family in need, especially during the holiday times. But there are families in need all the time. There are
Yeah.
families in need all the time.
Yeah. I think our church is always like collecting dry goods and stuff like that. Deborah says she used to love Quiznos, but they closed down. See, that was me
Anybody
with
remember
Arby's.
Schlotz?
Like, I love Schlotzsky's.
We have one. We don't have a Quiznos here, but I mean, because I think we had one, but it got closed. We have a Schlotzsky's. I love their soup. I know it's like Bear Creek soup. It's like one of those just add water, heat it up kind of things. But I still
But if
like
it's
them.
good, it's good. Who cares?
Right?
Yeah, that's how I feel. But I know that, what else was, oh, Arby's. We had an Arby's here. And I mean, it was always packed. Like, there was always people there, and then it shut down. And I was like, I was so upset about that. I love Arby's.
We have an Arby's. It's always packed. But the Chick-fil-A is the one that's like constantly got the cars all the way out. You can't get into the mall because it's like
Oh,
people
gee.
trying to get into the drive-through.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
true, Laura B says you can contact your local schools to find families in need. Absolutely. You absolutely can. And let me tell you something, there's also a need. People don't know that there's such a need, but the nursing homes, long-term care homes, they absolutely need donations. You think they don't, but they do. There are many people who are there who don't have family, who don't have people to provide them with extra clothes or, just the basic necessities, hand lotion and hair shampoo, things that they might like. So that's a great place to go and see if you can donate because they always need supplies. They always need something.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. I think I'm going to start shutting it down. That way I don't sit here and just eat 5,000
Yeah,
goldfish.
did
Need will
you
be
eat
all
before
mad
you
at me
came
because
into live? You didn't eat beforehand, did you?
no, I didn't. I slept.
No, she took a nap. She didn't eat.
That's right. I took a nap. Yep, that's what I did. But anywho, um, I will
So we
see you
won't get to see
guys
you. We won't get to see
next.
you for,
What's that?
we won't get to see you all on your own till the. Are we going to see you the Wednesday after Christmas?
Yep. So far, yes.
Awesome.
Oh, yes. Absolutely, Lisa. So Crafting with Lisa Marie has a website on Facebook. I don't know. Listen, I haven't eaten. She's on Facebook, Crafting with Lisa Marie, and she is about to start a new swap. It is a very simple, quick little
Easy swap.
excellent swap. Just a mug rug and a mug. That's all you got to do. Um, and so if you have wanted to go and participate in a swap and you've been nervous or whatever it is, push that out the window because there's nothing to be nervous about. Everybody is wonderful in this group. It doesn't matter what your level of experience is. You can check that off in the form that you fill out, and she will definitely pair you with someone of similar experience. And it's going to start right after the first of the year. So you'll be cool all the way through New Year's. You don't have to worry about starting until after the new year. And then it's just a quick little mug rug and buying a mug and just sending that off.
You
And
don't
she's the
necessarily have
best.
to. You don't necessarily have to buy the mug and make the mug rug. You could buy the mug rug and make the mug. Your choice. But,
You're so crazy.
but it would be simpler if you buy the mug and make the mug rug.
Catherine, I don't see why you couldn't do that. When you are paired with someone, it's not a blind pairing. So you're going to meet the person. You're both going to be able to talk back and forth about the things you like, the things you don't like. And if you are going to send the mug separately from the mug rugs to like save you on shipping and all that kind of stuff, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that, girl. Y'all just talk. Make sure that y'all all know what y'all are doing. And
Just I think a mug and a mug rug will fit in a small flat rate box. Just
no,
saying.
not no. A small one. A small one is really flat. You could not get a mug in there.
Mm.
Yeah,
Did they
no.
take the small one out?
Well, it's basically like you're lucky if you can fit a
A
paperback
real
novel in it
flat
at this point.
paper.
Yeah, it's flat. So you would. I mean, you just wouldn't be able to get the mug in there. The rug would
What a
certainly
shame.
fit.
The rug is good. And if you've ever been worried about a swap that you've been burnt before with a swap, because I have been burnt before, and it
Yeah,
kind of took me a long time to jump in, but I jumped into the Lisa Marie swapping group and I have not looked back. It has been an absolute charm every single time.
absolutely.
I love it.
Best swap group I've ever been in my life. And I just, Lisa is amaze balls at keeping all of this stuff together. It's amazing. So totally worth it. Um, Go and join. You won't be sorry. And just jump in. Don't worry about your skill level and all of that. That's crazy. Really, everybody is so nice, very supportive, and yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. And like she's saying, if there's ever a problem, which you can't ever totally eliminate that there won't be any problems or whatever, she does have angels, and she has very good angels. So no one is going to end up with nothing. Promise, guaranteed. If you end up with nothing, just come see me. I'll send you something. Just don't. You won't. I promise you. Um, So go and join. You won't regret it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We all have a lot of fun. And there's, if you're looking for a nice group, just in general, for asking questions, posting pictures, getting opinions. Everyone is very responsive. Well, not everyone, but there are loads of people in there who are just constantly on the ball. They'll answer your questions. If you have a question about colors, about where something should be placed, everybody is always willing to like help everybody out. So it's really a great group all the way around, not just for swapping. So I think you really enjoy it. Oh my goodness! And I love the bingo. I love the bingo. It's whole. Listen, the thing is, bingo almost like saves my life every day because you know let's face it, I have a boring job. A lot of people do. And so it just gives me something every day to look forward to, that at around noontime, Lisa's going to post a word and I got to run, go see if it's my word, cross my word out. I don't know. It's just, so there's more than just the swap going on. It's really amazing inside there. And yeah, so I highly recommend going. Highly recommend. I know. What happens is, until I get your email, Lisa, I don't know that somebody has won, because I don't have enough time to. I basically just go in there, check the word, go on my little list, check it off or whatnot, and then go about my work, whatever. and then it's not until like a couple days later when we get the email and I'm like, oh, somebody got bingo.
Right? Okay, so I've posted the link for Lisa Marie's page. So if you guys want to go and check it out, it should be in the
Perfect.
in the chat, so you guys can go and find her.
Perfect. Thank you, Nita. And if
You're
when you're filling
welcome.
out your form and everybody says, "Hey, how'd you hear about me?" say, "Nita sent me."
No, that's unfair. That would be you.
No, no. Listen, I'm sure I could get free, you know, swaps until the end of time at this point. Just say Nita sent you.
So
Um,
the last bingo, I got to tell you, I was down to one word. It came down to one word, and she picked the one word I figured would never be on there. It was coffee. I was
oh
like,
my gosh.
coffee. It should be nutmeg. It was coffee.
Oh gosh.
You better be
Yes.
free till the end of time.
I know. That's it. Like she and I do everything for each other till the end of time. I will do anything for Lisa till the end of time. I love her to bits. Think she's great. Um, okay, so I'm really gonna go now, y'all. I feel like we have like this Louisiana parting of ways because this is how it always
I love it.
happens.
It always takes too much time to get off. It's like we haven't quite made it to the driveway yet.
Right.
We're
It's like for you get to the
leaning in the car
driveway, then
window.
you open the car door.
And then you get in and you lean in the car window, and
Right.
you
And the
chat
kids
with
are
the
still running
driver.
around because you're really not going yet. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all.
Merry
Thank you for
Christmas,
coming.
everyone.
I enjoyed it. I will see
Everyone,
you guys
I wish we
next
could all sing
Wednesday.
you happy birthday. I wish we
Oh,
could all
thank
sing you
you.
happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank
But we
you.
can't.
I'm going
So
to
we
have a
have to
good
do
time.
you. Are
I'm
you
going to,
ready? Are
yes.
you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Yvette. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
I wasn't gonna
Please.
say that. I almost said, how old are you now? How old are you now? We all know because you told us in the last vlog, so we're
Right.
good.
Right. 49. I'm almost at the 50. That's going to be next year.
Yeah, but remember, you still get your alternative birth date.
Okay.
Your
As long as I
alternative
don't have to
birthday
age
date is
again.
March 25th. Nope, nope, it's just alternative. It's not an
49
extra, it's
part
just an
2.
alternative.
Okay.
Right, exactly.
Awesome.
Oh, wait a minute. My husband, I have to give my husband credit here. Dale just said if we swap your date to the 25th of March for the next 3 months, you're still only 48.
Oh, okay. No
Right?
problem. There you go. It actually makes no difference whatsoever to me, but that's fine.
I know, right?
We'll do that.
That was the first thing about it.
What did he say? I could
Oh
hear him
my goodness.
talking.
He, yeah, he's got to put his 2 cents in. He says the last good birthday was when you turned 21. Like, yeah, no, I don't think so. I had more fun on my 40th birthday than I did when I was 21.
Yeah, you know what? It's interesting because I was always the designated driver, so and being a girl, I was already getting into bars way before I was 21. I mean, I think most of us did that. You just wear a short enough skirt. I know how bad that sounds, but all you have to do is wear a short enough skirt. You were in. I mean, and I was the designated driver anyhow, so I was just getting in to have fun with everybody, really, because I don't know. I didn't really learn to drink until I went to Australia, and then
Wow.
and
Really?
it was more of a social thing. It wasn't like everybody was getting drunk. I don't want it to sound like Australians are just running around getting drunk. It's a social thing, and they're very social there, which is really great. And so I learned just to be social and to have you know time with friends and stuff like that. Was just something I'd never had before. So yeah, it was great.
You learn to take time to be a social human, and it
Yeah,
makes all the difference. You realize how important friends are.
yeah. And I tried to keep it up when I got back to America, but no one would take me up on it. So I was definitely back in the USA.
Everybody's got their own little things,
It's so
That's like,
different. It's so different,
yeah,
and it's just culture. Everybody has a different culture, and yeah, it's true.
we like game night. We don't do the drinking thing. We do like board game night. We like
Yeah,
to get together and do board games. That's always a lot of fun. Or play cards.
I would love board games and cards. Yeah, yeah, I
Hey,
agree.
I went to a party and they called the cops on our party.
Huh?
The cops actually came to our party
Wow.
at midnight.
Wow.
There was I kid you not, the cops were called. We were playing cards. It's midnight, and the next thing you know, the doorbell rings, and we think, oh my goodness, we're a bunch of old ladies. We're not old, but we're a bunch of
Yeah.
ladies, and we're thinking, okay, well, we're not going to let our friend go to her door and answer the door by herself. So we all get up, we go in the hallway, and there's a lady standing on the other side of the door, and we open the door. We thought maybe she broke down or whatever, but no, she goes, I'm Gilda's daughter. Is she here? And we're all going, Gilda? What did you do? Evidently, Gilda, we'd gone to go look at the Christmas lights, and she'd put her stuff in the car, thinking that we were all going to go home. And we went back in the house and sat down and started playing cards, and her phone stayed in the car. So she never answered the phone. She
Oh.
didn't answer the text. Her daughter got worried, pinged her phone, sent the police around to find her, and then came with them to the door to find out if her mother was okay.
Wow. What did we do before cell phones? I mean, for goodness
Right?
sakes. This woman can't even go play cards with her friends without having the cops come look for her.
Right? I was like, oh my goodness. But it was funny. And
Oh my gosh.
the very next day, a police officer went around to our friend's house and knocked on the door and said, Mrs. Lone, everything okay? She was like, yes, everything's fine.
Oh my goodness gracious. That is craziness.
It was
Lord.
hilarious. We had a good time.
Okay, for the 5th time, we're going.
14 minutes later, it's time to say good night, Merry
Good
Christmas,
night,
Happy
sweetheart.
Birthday.
Well, it's time to go. Boom, boom.
Hey, we're
Okay,
getting in
bye,
there.
y'all. We really hanging up now. We really going away.
Merry
Mwah.
Christmas.
Thank you, Nita.
Thank you, Yvette.
Okay, I'm trying to turn this off now. Oh, here we go.